Close your eyes and imagine your dream life where everything you desire has come true. How does it feel? Have you ever felt like your dreams are out of reach? That no matter how hard you work, you don't seem to make them a reality? Hi there, my name is Kelly, and today we are exploring exactly why visualization, the visualizations for manifestation don't work. But today we're using a different approach because we're going to dive a little bit into the scientific reasons. So yes, let's get started. Well, actually, let me go back to my first question when I asked you to close your eyes and visualize your dream life. How many of you actually close your eyes and visualize that? And how many of you thought that was just BS? Well, if you chose the latter, let me start by saying that is the problem. Because just right there, you already put a resistance, a blockage. Because actually achieving our dreams is start with this powerful tool, like with visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for us to tap into our minds and manifest our desires. Because guess what? According to research, our brains cannot differentiate between reality and what we are imagining. Three specific reasons why visualization is a powerful tool, and eventually can give a little bit of clue why your visualizations are not working. So let's start with the first reason, that is neuroplasticity. Well, neuroplasticity is our ability, or it's the brain's ability to adapt to different learning experiences of ours. For instance, when you're learning a new language, the brain works with neurons, the neuroplasticity, so you can learn this new language, for example. But yes, when imagining, we use the neurons, the neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to visualize the things we wanted, and with that manifest our desires or our dreams or our goals. But another reason is also what have you been talking throughout my videos, the law of attraction. The law of attraction, the law that we attract what we think, what we are vibrating, whether positive or negative. You might not even believe in that, but it's actually true. We are energy in this physical vessel, so we are always vibrating things. So, for instance, when I first asked you to visualize, if you already thought that this was a BS, right there, you put a blockage. And it's even counterintuitive, because if you want to manifest your dreams, you're going to think about your dreams, right? That would be the ideal situation. Because exactly the point of visualization is that for you to create this imagery in your mind, or in your mind's eyes, in your third eye. So you're gonna work on first and third person. And by the way, I created this video that you can find right here, where I guide you step by step on how to go through visualization. And I will also leave the link in the description. But the idea is that you see in your mind's eyes in third person, but you feel the experiences with all your senses. In other words, in first person, as you're living the experience in the present moment. And eventually, let's give it, for example, your dream home. Let's say you want to have a dream home. Your dream home has 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, a tennis court, whatever else you want to think about it. And if you think, oh yes, I wanted this dream home, but then you said, oh no, but this is not going to happen. Just right there, you block it. You block the flow of the universe through contradiction. Well, in other words, you want something, but at the same token, you say that you cannot have it. So how can you reconcile that? It needs to be a balance, one agreement. I want something and I will achieve something. Actually, I want something and I am achieving that. I am achieving my dream home. So you sit, you think of this home, you think about how many rooms, you think, how do you feel living in this dream home? Who are you with? What are you eating? How is the kitchen? What are the smells? Or what is the smell of this home? Or what are the smells in the rooms? So you have all of those points to consider in terms of the visualization. And this is also the point of the law of attraction, because you attracting what you're vibrating, you keep your vibration high, obviously, and you visualize, and then you attract then what you want, the house. Eventually, you leave it open for the universe to surprise you. A lot of times you want something, but let go of control and let the universe take care of this, because usually the universe surprises us in bringing things that are even better than what we imagine. So leave it to the universe. And that brings us to our third point. That during visualization involves our engagement with our reticular activating system. Reticular activating system is a group of neurons responsible for filtering the huge amount of sensory experiences that we receive in our brains. So the reticular activating system basically sift the data to really filter and bring the experiences that align with our goals, with our desires. So the reticular activating system, or the RAS, play a crucial role in us achieving our goals or our desires or our dreams. Because when we're activating that, basically we are programming our minds to pay attention to everything that moves us closer to that specific thing that we want. In other words, to our dream reality. So this is why visualization is a powerful tool to manifest our desires. So let's recap here. The idea with visualization as a powerful tool to manifesting our dreams involves neuroplasticity, the law of attraction, and the RAS, that reticular activating system. Because through neuroplasticity, we can essentially transform our reality with the synaptic connections. We are able to mold or to basically adjust our brains to our new experience or to the reality we want. Also, the law of attraction, point number 2, because we attract what we are thinking, what we are vibrating, whether we believe it or not. We can attract positive or negative things, but the idea with visualization is for you to visualize the beautiful things, the lovely things that you want to bring to your life or your dream reality. And point number 3, the RAS, or the reticular activating system, that is the group of neurons responsible for filtering exactly the experiences that get us closer to our goals. So yes, my friends, basically what I have to say is that a lot of times we are our own worst enemies. So we want something, but we tend to, right there, to block or to really cancel our own dreams. Because when you say, I want something, but you contradict with something negative, you block the flow of the universe, block the ability of working with all the processes I mentioned, with our neuroplasticity, with the RAS, and even the law of attraction. The law of attraction will bring negative experiences to you instead of the things you wanted. And besides that, the resistance, eventually you can get what you wanted. It may take, much longer than you expected. So my suggestion here is really go with the flow and enjoy the process, because after all, visualization is, I think, the most exciting part, is really the fun part of any manifestation. And you can use as part of your meditation. A lot of times that's what I do. Sometimes I meditate just to clear my mind, and there are some times as well that I use visualization as a tool, and then I also use in some of my practice. But you can go about any way you want it. You can find a particular specific time that you can work on. It's completely up to you. But what is important here is that you Just don't place any type of resistance when you work on your visualizations. And please check out the video that I create, and I will leave again the link in the description so you get the best of visualization. So this is what I have for you today. If you're new here, welcome. And also, if you want to learn more tips, tricks, and techniques for you can use in your everyday life to manifest abundance, don't forget to subscribe and hit notification bell so you know the next time I upload new videos. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Take care.